Do you have any advice to the people who want to come in Japan in the future?
Carry not a credit card, but
Learn some Japanese, I think.
Learning Japanese, kimono rent.
And can well for the city with kimono.
I highly recommend it. This is such a beautiful, wonderful country, and
Oh, I definitely think you should do it. It's a beautiful country.
Do you have any advice to the people who want to come in Japan in the future? Do you have any advice to the people?
Thanks for asking. Especially if you are going to Kyoto, I would recommend you to rent a bike. It's very nice to go with bike. Lovely city for going with bike. It's so easy, so comfortable, quite flat, and in the riverside there's wonderful places for going around. So, and if you can't rent a bike, because that might be difficult, and if you are staying for a longer time, you could buy a used bike, and then you have to remember that you have to register it to an address. So if you are, for instance, staying in Airbnb, you can ask the host if it's possible to register it for that address. That's my tip.
How much do you pay rental a bike?
I bought a bike, used bike.
You bought a?
Yeah, so it was like 8,000. Sell it. So if you want to buy my bike, you can.
I think this is a very good way. Not to rent, buy new bicycle, and when you leave Japan, you can sell it.
Yes.
Right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any advice to traveling in Japan?
carry cash.
Carry cash, yes.
Carry not a credit card, but not dollars. We carry physical yen. Lots of
Bring
cash.
cash.
Yeah.
Bring cash.
Yeah.
I call it, there's a saying in English, is cash is king. Cash is king here. It's better than credit card. Some places when you go out to dine, they won't take your credit card.
Yeah.
So you better
Don't
go.
have credit card
They don't
machines.
have credit card machines. Another advice I'd give anybody coming, make sure that you bring, depending on the season, a little bit of everything as far as clothing, because one night here it snowed, and then the next day got to 52. So it was like, a little change of weather.
Yeah, that's right. But I think at the same time, the paying only cash is inconvenient. Don't you think?
It can be a little bit.
A little bit. I guess coming from New York, there's a lot of cash-only places in New York as well. So
really?
so it's natural for us to carry cash.
Okay.
It doesn't bother us, but maybe other parts of the United States, maybe, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that there are many places.
Okay,
Thank you so much. I do want to say something. The people who gonna come to in Japan in the future.
Learn some Japanese, I think.
Learning Japanese. Why do you think so?
I mean, it's like a respectful thing. Like I'm going like, at least I'm attempting to talk to you. I know I was coming here. I'm like, I know some basic words, but I think people like it when you make the effort. Don't really expect anything. Like let it meet your how do I say it? Like let it come to you and you experience it instead of like having these cool expectations of everything. I just came here, I had no idea what we were going to do every day, and I have great days ever since.
Do you have any advice to the people who want to come in Japan in the future?
I would say definitely come. And I'd say, willing to have a look around. Obviously, there's the big spots like Tokyo and things like that are cool, but obviously be willing to have a look around some of the other parts of the country too, because there seems to be some sort of good gems in it as well.
What are you enjoying the most in traveling in Japan?
I like the nature, to be honest. The mountains are beautiful and trees, and obviously it's not cherry blossom season at the minute, but when you're out, I'd say it's great. So they're great. So the countryside is brilliant, and then obviously some of the cities as well. Tokyo is great, very busy place, but a great experience as well.
Oh, I definitely think you should do it. It's a beautiful country, and there's a lot on offer. You could spend months here really.
Do you have plan to go to different prefecture in this travel?
Only Nagano.
Mainly you come to in Japan for snowboarding.
That's right.
That's cool. But I know that you can enjoy the snowboarding in the Sydney, mountain near Sydney, right?
It's not as good.
Is that no good?
No, not nowhere near as good as Japan.
Oh, is that much better in Japan?
It's much better in Japan. Yeah,
I see.
that's the main reason to come.
I think people could know that.
Yeah, they should know that.
Okay, do you want to say something to the people who want to come in Japan in the future? So people should do before coming in Japan. What do you think?
I highly recommend it. This is such a beautiful, wonderful country and far surpassed my expectations, and I'm so glad I came. It's like one of the best things I've done. Such a great country and wonderful people. I love the Japanese, they're great.
Okay, please come to Japan.
They'll take care of you, I promise.
Kyoto is very beautiful with light infrastructure and kimonos, rents for kimonos.
Oh, kimono rent.
And
Yeah.
can well for the city with kimono.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. It's mixed with all like Showa.
Showa. In Japanese.
Like
Okay.
from Showa period. A city can see so different from another cities.
Yeah, I agree that Kyoto is much different than the other prefecture.
So I recommend visit Kyoto.
Okay.
More like another cities,
Mm.
if I honest.
Okay, you recommend the Kyoto more than other prefecture, other cities. Okay, thank you so much.